And welcome, my name is Darren Burch and welcome to our YouTube channel. Now I'm about to show you how to use this program, Sketchpad 5.1. Right, so here we go. Now this program is actually very good. It's free. It's actually not a download. It just works through your Windows. I'm using an Apple laptop and I've got Chrome on my Apple laptop. So it is a Microsoft program. So the first thing you do is, let's go into the magnifying glass here and zoom out. Do that again. Zoom out. Okay, this is a thumbnail. I've already set the size. So how I did that, the first thing you do is you go over here and you select new project. Then you select the size you want. Now you can choose your own size for anything, like if you want to do a cover for your YouTube channel art, Instagram or Facebook, all you need to know is the size, right? So the sizes for most things are here. But if it's custom, you just basically put the sizes in here. Millimeters, centimeters, pixels. So what I've done is I've selected this here. So a thumbnail for YouTube is 720. So I hit create and there it is. Now I'm using my mouse to zoom in and out, and you just hold the left button down and you can just drag it around. But you can't do anything else unless you click off the magnifying glass. You have to come over or select the arrow. Once you select the arrow, you're able to do other chores. So the link for this, I'll just type now. It is I'll actually put a link to this at the bottom of the video. And again, I can't do anything here because every time I click, it wants me to retype something. So to get away from this, you have to come back and hit the arrow again. Select your text and position it wherever you want. I'll delete that. Now, the next thing you do is you want to create some pieces of artwork for your thumbnail. So let me do a bit of a rundown on what these other things do here. So like I said, you could just put your text in here, type in your text. So I'll put YouTube. So whatever you do, it puts it in position for you. So if you want it squashed, or you come over here and you've got these tools over here, so you can move it around. And this one here spreads the words apart, and this one here separates the letters. Okay, next thing, again hit the arrow, position it, and you want to do a background. So okay, so here we've got some shapes. So I'll do a square and hit the arrow again, hit the square, and you can change the shape of it. It doesn't matter if it runs off because you're only going to be seeing this part, right? And you can select the colors. So over here, if you click on that, it shows you all the different textures you can get, patterns. I'm just going to do a solid color, so I'll change that to yellow. And I'll put that here. And over here is your laying tool, right? So the square is at the top. The fancy text is underneath this. So if I drag that down, put this at the background, my text comes up. And now I can select my text. Now you can change your text. So you come over here, hit tools, you select your font. Isn't that clever? You can see what the font looks like. YouTube thumbnails. So I'll change the text to this one. And if you want to make this bold, come over here and you hit bold. It makes it thicker. Italic, underline. Right. Now, another tool, which is pretty cool, is your outline tool. So this is your outline over here. If you don't want to outline or you don't want to fill, just hit the teardrop and it goes to 0. Right, so it's the same here, see? At the moment I've got a red outline. So I want to change the color. I'll change it to blue, and you can change the thickness of it by doing this. See? You can change the colours. So there we go. Now we have clip art up here. You click on the clip art and you just look for what you want, right? If you can't find what you want, so I want a rooster, and I've got all these roosters. I might choose this one, and you can make them smaller, any size you want. All right, one over here. Now, I have something else to show you. This is your vector tool, or vector fill. You can have a bit of play around with that later on. And this is your writing tool, so you can write. All right. So I won't need that at the moment. So if you want a picture to go in there, you can just go over here and you select open. Then you select not the input tool, but the intro tool here. These are thumbnails I've already created, and it saves them automatically. Right, there's my thumbnail I'm working on at the moment. So you click on this, and I have all my templates that I've already saved. Here's all the templates, my chicken, my rooster. So if I want the kiwi, just hit open. Or if you open up your file, you can just select and just drop them in there. So you've got two ways of putting your pictures in there. So there you go. All right, it's a lot of fun, isn't it? Another thing you can do is if you save a picture, here we go. This is one that I've got saved. Okay, it's with me with a guitar. If I just want me to be on my thumbnail, on Apple, you just hit the editing tool and you just hit the tools like this, and you just remove the background, so on. And once you've done all this, once you've done it and you're happy with it, let's just make this a bit, get rid of all this, 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 and this. Okay, so once you've done all this part, select all. Once you remove the background away, now this tool here is your lasso, and you can delete. So it's quite handy. Right. So once you've done all that, I'll save it, and I'll go into my folder where I keep everything. Oh, here's one I've done. That's my picture there, and you can just put pictures if you want. And I'll just rearrange that. I'll put that here, make the kiwi smaller, put them in there like that. And I'll put the rooster over here. And that is how it's done, right? So you can have a lot of fun. So here's the undo button. So if you make a mistake, say if that was over there and you wanted it over here, you just hit that and it takes it back, right? It's the undo button. See? Right, and once you've done all this and you want to save it, what you do now is you come over here and you hit export. And depending on where you want to export it to, a YouTube thumbnail is a PNG. So you click on that and it's automatically gone to my Dropbox. So when I go to my YouTube account, I can just drop that into my thumbnails. It's all ready to go, right? So I'll select all this. I'll grab a file that I've already created. Here's one for my music. Here's one for my iTunes. Okay, here's one for my drawing. Put it wherever you want. Done. Right? So that's how it's done. And then I just put my artwork in here. So that's how I create my thumbnails. So I hope that all helped. And thank you very much for watching. And I'll put the link to this at the bottom of this video. And thank you again for watching. And if you want to, if you haven't already, please subscribe us. And I'll catch you again later. And cheers.